since 1952. For 72 years, most of our business expanded through word of mouth. And my grandmother would always say that every person that walked through that door was an invited guest and would be treated as such. And so we have a different atmosphere here, and we treat our customers like family.
That family atmosphere resonated with Bobby Hurley back then and still does now. Even after a tough exhibition loss against Duke, the former Blue Devil shouted out the restaurant.
Had a really good lunch yesterday at Bullock's BBQ. It was fantastic. I saw Coach K last night, spent a good amount of time with him. That was another great moment. Everything else is, I think, speaks for itself.
Bobby and his teammates would head to Bullock's frequently, and the point guard was a favorite at the restaurant.
My dad was very, very fond of Bobby, and he respected him tremendously. Bobby is a true gentleman, and he's a fantastic individual. Each and every time to see him is just it's such a great experience.
The Blue Devils are just a few of the big-name customers that have rolled through Bullock's, and it doesn't matter the political leaning or what side of the Duke-UNC rivalry they fall on.
Well, we've fed a lot of celebrities here. We've had Holly Berry here, Garth Brooks. We've fed Kenny Rogers over the years. We fed Alabama. We fed Tom Selleck, David Letterman. We used to send ribs to New York for David Letterman. We fed Nancy and Ronald Reagan for 8 years while they were in the White House. Secret Service would be instructed that if they got within a certain radius of Bullock's barbecue, don't come back to the White House unless you have barbecue and stew from Bullock's.
In a constantly changing world, Bullock's wants to remain as a consistent home for Blue Devils past and present.
We're trying to keep the tradition going, the family tradition and the barbecue tradition. Different generations that would start out and going to school with Duke, and then we would see them grow up, and then they have their own families, and they're bringing their children here. And I had a customer tell me, well, she said, whatever you do, never change the restaurant. Because to us, it's like coming home. It's revisiting a memory that we have 25, 35 years ago.